The Fifth Planet by Fred and Geoffrey Hoyle, 1963. This is the second Fred Hoyle novel that I've read. The first one, back here, is called The Black Cloud, and you can see a review early on in my channel's history. This is the first novel of several that Fred Hoyle collaborates with his son, Geoffrey Hoyle. Let's take a look at a few pictures. Here's a young Fred Hoyle with a group of friends. And here you can see the dapper young man smiling in a portrait. And this next picture, you can see him a little bit older, walking with his son, Geoffrey. When I say Fred Hoyle, I probably should say Sir Fred Hoyle. Very famous astronomer and a good science fiction writer. The Fifth Planet actually has some similarity to the concept started in The Black Cloud. In The Black Cloud, you have this interstellar cloud approaching our solar system. In The Fifth Planet, we actually have a sun traveling through space approaching our solar system with planets. And the fifth planet shows signs of chlorophyll, meaning that there is plant life on this planet. Now, this novel is set in 2087. The major world powers are still United States and Russia. There is a space race to reach this fifth planet as it enters our solar system. Although this novel is set over 100 years from the writing of the novel in 1963, it really is set in the politics and world of 1963. There are very few extrapolations of our society. In fact, you'll really be forgiven to think this is still the world of the 1960s. Two missions head towards Achilles, this planet. The two spaceships land on the planet. Things start to go wrong. And as they return to Earth, something is returning with them. Now, with this blurb, you'll probably start to think about some other novels. Do remember that this was written in 1963. Some novels could definitely be an influence here, but also some of these plot ideas are new. I found this book different from The Black Cloud. I think teaming up with his son, Geoffrey Hoyle, brought more humanity to this novel. I was reminded of two authors as I was reading it. One was John Wyndham. We were introduced to some odd circumstances, which lead to a change for our characters and for our planet. I also thought of Algis Budrys. I read The Rogue Moon recently. Some of the protagonists reminded me of protagonists from Rogue Moon. In particular, there's a husband and wife that we meet at the beginning of the novel and finishing out the novel. The husband is the astronomer who has discovered the fifth planet, and his wife has slept with one of the astronauts who will go on the mission. This is an odd marriage with an interesting conclusion. I thought The Fifth Planet was more intriguing and fun to read than The Black Cloud. I give it 7 out of 10, perhaps almost edging to 8 out of 10. Have you read Fifth Planet? How about some other Fred Hoyle books? Is there a teaming of authors that you really like? Let me know in the comments below. As always, keep reading.